Hey guys, today I've got an Empties video for you, and obviously I didn't do one last month, so this is going to be a couple of months worth of products that I've used up. So yeah, there's quite a few. So first things first, and these are in no particular order, I have the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This one is the Hint of Colour for medium and brunette hair. You guys know I love this one, I've raved about it so many times, so I won't go on too much about that. I also am getting rid of this. There's still a tiny little bit left in here, but it's such a pain to try and get it out. This is the NSpa Skin Drench Body Lotion. This is really nice. You can pick these up from Asda, I believe. I think it's Asda's own range of like body products and bath products and stuff. This is really nice. It has a really light scent. It had kind of a water base, I think. Let me check. Yes, it's got a water base, so it wasn't too sticky or anything like that. It was really nice to use, like I said, really light scent, and it kind of went on quite light. It's not going to be super hydrating, so if that's what you're after, I maybe wouldn't recommend this, but it was nice for just a light, quick body lotion. Next I have this conditioner. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Fibrology Thickening Conditioner. This was really nice. I had the shampoo of this as well, which has probably been featured in a previous Empties video. This again was very nice, but I found that if I used it consecutively for too long, the kind of thickening properties didn't really work as well, so I would alternate this. I kind of used this once, and then the next 2 or 3 times I washed my hair I would use something different, and then when I went back to this I definitely noticed my hair felt thicker. Next I have this Garnier Skin Naturals PureActive Intense Deep Pore Unclogging Gel Wash. Really long name. I've had this for a really long time, and I was using this as my kind of everyday cleanser. And then I started getting into the hot cloth cleansers, and I fell in love with my Sanctuary one, and I kind of was completely converted. And this, after I'd used the cleansing balms, this felt way too drying on my skin. My skin felt tight. So what I did to use it up is kind of every so often I would use this. Sometimes I was using this to remove my makeup in the shower and then use my hot cloth cleanser. Otherwise I was using things like face wipes and stuff to get my skin clean, or take my makeup off before I got my skin clean. But yeah, finally used this up. I wouldn't go out and repurchase this just because I do prefer the cleansing polishing hot cloth cleansers that I've been using, but didn't have any adverse reactions other than my skin felt a little bit tight. So if you have extremely oily skin, then you might quite like this, but if you do already have kind of combination to dry skin, then I would probably say to stay away from that one. Speaking of the hot cloth cleanser, I have got the Sanctuary Polishing Hot Cloth Cleanser in here. This is hands down my favourite way of cleansing my face morning or night. I tend to use this at night time and then just use a micellar water in the morning just to kind of get rid of any excess gunk on my face. But this is what I absolutely love. You guys know I've loved this. I've spoken about it before. I think I've even done a blog post reviewing this, so if I can remember I will leave that link below if you want to check that out. But absolutely love this. It's about, I think it's £10.50, but you can often get it on a 3 for 2 or buy one get one half off, that kind of thing. So look out for deals if you want to try that one. But I would definitely recommend it. And speaking of micellar waters, I have the L'Oreal Skin Perfecting 3-in-1 Purifying Micellar Solution. This is very nice, but I prefer the Garnier one just because the Garnier one is slightly bigger, and I think they're about the same price, so you get more for your money with that one, and basically they do the same thing. It's just a really gentle water basically that can remove makeup. It removes my eye makeup. It's not harsh on your skin at all. It's very gentle, and I find it really works. And like I said, I use it in the morning usually. I'm using one from My Little Beauty at the moment, but once that's used up I have the Garnier one that I'm going to be using. But would recommend this if you're interested, or if you prefer the L'Oreal brand for whatever reason, then this is a nice one, but I prefer the Garnier one, like I said, because you get more for your money. I have, speaking of Garnier, I have a deodorant. This is the UltraDry Ultimate Protection 48-hour non-stop Anti-Perspirant. I'm not sure if this has a scent. It doesn't seem to, but it's the UltraDry one. This was okay, it did its job, but it was very, very powdery. And I'm finding that with most deodorants that I try these days, they just seem really, really powdery. And I don't just mean in scent, I mean they actually choke me when I apply them. So I'm thinking about maybe moving away from the kind of aerosol spray deodorant. So if you have any recommendations, please leave those in the comments below, because I would be interested. I need to pick up a new deodorant soon. So if you have any recommendations of aerosol deodorants, then let me know. Or if you've got a preferred method, do you prefer creams, do you prefer roll-ons, what do you like to do, please let me know so I can check out your suggestions when I next go and pick up a new deodorant. What else have I got? I have the La Roche Posay Effaclar Duo. This is my daytime moisturiser. I absolutely love this stuff. I fell in love with this, I feel like a couple of years ago now. I've spoken about this before. I think I have actually done a blog post reviewing this where I used to get really bad hormonal spots, and this cleared them up and I didn't think it would. So I've got kind of before and after. So if you want to check that out, I will leave that linked below as well. But definitely recommend this. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but it does last because you don't need a lot. And if you have drier skin, you can layer this underneath your regular moisturiser as well, but I just use this as my daytime moisturiser. Another Garnier product here, this is just a little sachet of their Moisture Match moisturiser basically. This is the one that's for dry to very dry skin. I was suffering kind of over the Christmas period with really dry skin, I guess because of the colder weather and then coming into the heated either house or work or wherever I might have been, and yeah, my skin was really drying out and getting flaky, so I used this. It was really nice. I've got a few different versions of these moisturisers that they came out with, so I'm just trying the different ones. I've actually got the Radiance one today, so I'm gonna trial them all, see which one I prefer, and then I might pick up one of those and do like a full-on review of it, but did like that. I have just a tiny little tin of the Lush Charity Pot hand and body lotion. This is very nice. I think they're about £1 and all of the proceeds go to charity, and yeah, it's really nice scent, very moisturising. You only need a little bit of it, and yeah, just like again with the colder weather my hands have been so dry, and this completely heals them up, so I definitely would recommend that. Or Dream Cream is the other one that I really like. My next empty is a bit of a random one. It is some toothpaste. This is the UltraDry Recalcifying Whitening Toothpaste, and it has a clean mint flavour. This I believe I got as a sample in one of my Birchboxes. I'm trying to use up my Birchbox samples at the moment, so that's why I used this up. And I actually do really like it. I don't think it really did much in the way of whitening my teeth. I think I would probably have to use it for a lot longer than what this little tube would supply, but I really liked the consistency of it. It didn't really foam up all that much, and I'm not a big fan of the really foaming toothpaste. I don't like it. I kind of feel like I'm choking when I'm trying to brush my teeth in the morning, which is not a nice sensation, but this is really nice and I really liked the taste of it as well, so I would definitely be interested in trying that again. I have a foundation primer. This is the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is the Radiance one, so it had a little bit of a kind of pearlescent to it, which was very nice. Again, used it up over the colder kind of autumn winter months when my skin started looking a bit dull, so this kind of just gave it a bit of a boost, a bit more life, and I did really enjoy using that. I probably wouldn't repurchase that just for the price point, but if you have any dupes for that, then please let me know. And I'm currently using up another Laura Mercier foundation primer, which again I got in, I believe it was my little beauty box, so do like these Laura Mercier primers, but they're a bit out of my price range at the moment. So if you have any recommendations for some good drugstore primers for foundation, then please let me know. And then I think we're almost onto the makeup items, so just a few more kind of skincare bits and pieces. I have this little tube of the L'Occitane hand cream. It's the Vanilla Bouquet one. This was really nice. Really enjoyed this. Got this in my, I think it was in my first or maybe my second My Little Beauty box. Really did like this. The smell is amazing. It smells so good and it is so hydrating. I love this. I kept this at work to apply whilst I was at work, and it's just amazing, and I really liked that. Another little sample I have is from Clarins. This is the HydraQuench Cream with SPF 15. Again, this was really nice. Really enjoyed using this. I would be interested in trying or getting either a larger sample of this or buying it in full size. I'm not sure how much it is full price, but this was really nice. Really enjoyed using it and kind of wished that I had more. I really squeezed every last drop out of this one, so I would recommend that if you're thinking of trying it. This is a lip balm by Dr. Lip. It's the original nipple balm for lips. strange name, and I actually haven't finished using this up. I'm going to have to get rid of it because I just left it for too long. I was trying 2 other different lip products and now I think it's gone a bit bad, so I don't really want to be putting that on my lips and potentially ingesting that. So that was very, very nice though, and it was amazing for when I had really dry chapped lips. It completely healed them and it was very good at that, so would recommend that if you were thinking of trying it. And I think we are now just on to loads of makeup items, and everything in here is really sticky. I'm assuming something has leaked somewhere along the way. Anyway, so first thing, I'm getting rid of this Eyeko Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. It's the navy one. It came out with, I think it was Glamour magazine or something like that, one of the magazines, and it was a very nice pen, but it dried out extremely quickly. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the first time I tried it, I did one eye, and by the time I went to go do the other one, it had dried out. It's kind of fine for the initial swipe, and then it dries out. And I don't know if there was a bad batch. I've heard other people say similar things about this, and then I've had other people say that they absolutely love it. It's amazing. My friend Carla actually had the black one of this, well, she has the black one of this, and she absolutely loves it and says it works amazing for her. So maybe it was just a bad batch, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just gonna be getting rid of that. I have 3 mascaras in here. I think I've been holding on to them for a while and they just needed to go out. I have the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash, which I raved about this. I think I either did a video review of this or I reviewed it on my blog. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it on my blog, but I might have also done a video, so I'll try and find both and link those below if you want to see more about this mascara. This is very nice, has a really kind of false lash, full lash effect. Kind of a little bit difficult to work with, so I wasn't kind of using it all the time. I was initially, and then I kind of would use it just for special occasions, but this was a very nice mascara, but quite pricey. I think this was around £23, somewhere around there. I know it was more than £23, and I got it at IMAT, so it's already discounted to £23, so it's more than that normally, so kind of a lot more than I would typically buy for a mascara, so I probably wouldn't repurchase that because I think you can get similar effects with drugstore mascaras, but that was a very nice one. I also have the NYC Showtime Mascara. This was very nice. It has a very kind of skinny wand, kind of gives more of a natural lash. It's more lengthening than volumizing, but it was very nice, and when I wanted to go for a bit more of a natural look, then this was the mascara that I reached for, and that was maybe $1.99, $2.99, very inexpensive at the drugstore. And then one of my favourite mascaras was the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. Again, very, very nice. It adds volume, but it doesn't clump your lashes together. It adds a little bit of length and definition as well. Very nice mascara, again available at the drugstore, and L'Oreal do loads of these Volume Million Lashes, like variations. I had one of the coloured ones before, and you can get all different kinds, so definitely recommend this kind of line of mascaras. Very nice, and I would repurchase it. I'm getting rid of this Collection 2000 Glam Crystals. The shade I have is Retro Chic, and I've just basically had this for too long and I don't wear it all that often. I kind of would save it for the autumn winter months for a little bit of this kind of like autumnal colour and a bit of sparkle, but then I kind of would forget about it because I hadn't used it for so long, and basically it just dried up. And then when I was using it this past year, the glitter was kind of just flaking off and into my eyes, and it's very painful. So that's one thing to note, that if you are going to get this, make sure you do use it up within a reasonable amount of time. Don't leave it for ages because it is very painful if it gets into your eye. But I know when I first got this it didn't have that happen, so I think it is just the fact that it dried out. But it was very nice, and if you're into the really glittery looks, then I would recommend these. They are very inexpensive and would definitely recommend them for that, but I'm probably not going to be repurchasing them or any of the other shades. I'm also getting rid of this Benefit They're Real push-up liner. Again, I think this came out with a Glamour magazine or something like that, and I was so excited to try it. I'd heard so many people rave about how amazing this was, and I tried it and I just wasn't all that impressed. I found it kind of difficult to use. It seemed a bit gloopy almost when it came out. I don't know, maybe I was just using it wrong, but I tried this a couple of times and I just couldn't get on with it, and I thought, you know what, it's only a sample. I'm not going to kind of waste my time trying to like this when I'm probably not going to buy it in full size anyway, so I'm just going to be getting rid of that. I also have the Avon Colour Trend Shimmering Lip and Cheek Balm in Powder Pink. I've had this for about 4 years now. I probably shouldn't have kept hold of it for so long, but I was really determined to use every last drop of this up, and I finally have. If you guys follow my blog, you may remember I used to do face or makeup of the week posts, and this was in there pretty much every single week, just as kind of a base, like a cream base to any powder blushes that I would use. It was very, very nice. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get hold of these anymore on the Avon website. But yeah, I did really like this, and I am going to be going out shopping today to look for another kind of cream blush, because I'm really craving that kind of cream blush look at the moment. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments below and I will check those out. Yeah, did really like that. It's just a shame they don't do it anymore. And then the last thing that I have is this, which is e.l.f.'s, I think it's the Mineral Eyelid Primer. This stuff is amazing. I know I have done a video review of this as well as one of their other products, and I think I've even done a blog post reviewing this as well. Absolutely love it. It is such an amazing eyeshadow primer. I think it's £1.50, really inexpensive. The only downside is if you're in the UK at least, or perhaps Europe as well, you'll have to order online, whereas I know in America you can pick e.l.f. up in stores. I don't know if you can pick up this product, but definitely check out e.l.f. if you can. And if you're already placing an order with e.l.f. online, then add this to your basket. You will not regret it. It is so amazing. It doesn't crease, it keeps your eyeshadows in place all day, they don't budge, they don't smudge, it makes them more vibrant. It is just such an amazing product for so cheap, and I cannot recommend this highly enough. I would definitely repurchase this and recommend it, and if I was placing an order with e.l.f. today, I would be adding this to my basket. I'd probably add several actually, and I'd probably buy extras to hand out to my friends as well, because I love it that much. So anyway, they are all of the products that I used up over the last couple of months. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out all of my links below and subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date with all of my latest videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!